All right, now this question says that the graph below has the form y equals a sine of bx plus c plus d. And the question is, what's the value of b? Okay, well, we know that b is related to the period. It isn't the period, but it's related to the period. The b value is going to be 2 pi divided by the period, or if we're in degree mode, that would be 360 degrees over the period. Now, based on what I'm seeing right here, even if you look at the x scale here, it's just going up by 1, 2, 3, 4, and it doesn't give us any units here. So I suspect here that this is actually in radians. Okay? Now, in order for me to figure this out, I need to figure out what the period is. And that's going to be, well, it's not that bad here. Notice that the maximum value is 5 and the minimum value is 1. So I'm going to use a little trick here. I'm actually going to figure out what d is first. And d is the average of the max and the min. So it's going to be 5 plus 1 over 2. And 5 plus 1 is 6, divided by 2 is 3. So the median here is 3. Now, the trick is, I'm going to draw that d line in. I'm going to make it nice and dark here. I'm going to draw that in on my graph. There's d. The d value can be made into that horizontal line y equals 3, and that cuts the graph in half. Now the reason I'm doing that here is because now notice that the equation that I've got here, or sorry, the function that I've got, crosses the y-axis right there on the median and is going up. It goes up and then comes back down again, goes down, comes back up, and then that whole process starts again. So from here out to here is one period. I'm doing it like that. Normally what I would do is I would choose a peak to a peak, trough to a trough here, but these are a little offset from my grid. So I'm not 100% sure that I'm reading that off carefully, but this is easier to read off. It goes from 0 to 6, so my period here is 6. So then I've got 2 pi divided by 6. Oops, sorry, can't hardly see that. 2 pi divided by 6, and there's a common factor of 2 shared between the numerator and denominator, so I can cancel that out and I get pi over 3. And that's what d is saying, so my answer here is d, pi over 3.